Have you ever wondered how honey is made by bees? It's a fascinating process that combines the wonders of nature with the hard work of these tiny creatures. Today, we delve into the world of bees and the sweet nectar they produce. Honey production begins when worker bees fly out of their hive to collect nectar from blooming flowers. These diligent workers have a special organ called a honey stomach, separate from their regular stomach, where they store the collected nectar. This journey may span miles and involve visiting up to 2,000 flowers in a single day. Once a worker bee has filled its honey stomach, it returns to the hive. Here, it regurgitates the nectar, passing it on to a hive bee. This exchange is not a simple handoff. The nectar undergoes a transformation process as enzymes in the bees' mouths break down complex sugars in the nectar into simpler ones. This is the first step in turning nectar into honey. The hive bee then further processes the nectar. It continues the breakdown of sugars, reducing the water content and making the nectar more concentrated. The bee achieves this by regurgitating the nectar and re-ingesting it several times. Once the nectar reaches an acceptable consistency, the hive bee stores it in a honeycomb cell. The process doesn't end there. Bees then fan the nectar with their wings, creating air circulation that helps evaporate the remaining water. This thickens the nectar until it finally becomes honey. To protect the honey and keep it clean, bees seal the honeycomb cell with a wax cap. But what about the queen bee? Her role is vital to the hive's survival, but she doesn't directly participate in honey production. Instead, she lays eggs and keeps the hive's population thriving, ensuring there are plenty of worker bees to gather nectar and make honey. So, honey production is not just about creating a sweet treat. It's a complex, labor-intensive process that involves teamwork and precision, performed by creatures that are much smaller than us. It's a testament to the wonders of nature and the adaptability of these tiny insects. To summarize, honey production involves several steps. 1. Worker bees collect nectar and store it in their honey stomachs. 1. They return to the hive and pass the nectar to a hive bee. 1. The hive bee processes the nectar, breaking down sugars and reducing its water content. 1. The processed nectar is stored in a honeycomb cell. 1. Bees fan the nectar to evaporate remaining water, thickening it into honey. 1. Finally, the honeycomb cell is sealed with a wax cap to protect the honey. The next time you drizzle honey on your toast or stir it into your tea, remember the hard work of the honeybees that made it possible. It's a sweet reminder of the wonders of nature and the fascinating world of bees.